my son be at it day in, day out, doing what we need to do. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, okay? And today we are going to touch a topic, but I really don't think that this topic is funny at all. Okay, I'm not coming up here to bash anybody. I'm not coming up here to talk about somebody's parenting. I don't want to come up here and talk about nobody's child, okay? But from what I'm seeing, it just doesn't look good, okay? And again, there's a lot of people in my comments saying, oh, you know, you talk about these people like a dog, you do this, you do that, you do this. Well, how about you inbox them and tell them to stop putting their business on social media? Maybe then people won't have nothing to say, because I'm not the only one that's doing it, okay? So, and there's a lot of people in the comment box saying, oh, you know, what goes around comes around. If that happened to you, the only difference is that is not going to happen to me, okay? It's not. I'm not going to get pregnant. I'm not going to drink my whole pregnancy and smoke my whole pregnancy. I'm not going to do that. As soon as I find out I'm pregnant, I'm not smoking. Again, I'm not going to be dealing with a man coming in and out of my house, cheating on me, or his house, whatever the case may be. It's multiple women in here and I have to deal with that. Never going to deal with that. So that will never be me, okay? You know what I'm saying? People get cheated on all the time. I'm not saying that I can't get cheated on, but I'm not going to stand for it like everybody else does. So anyway, it's all about what you do and how you do it. You know, these women, they get cheated on and they feel like they can't find anybody else, so they want to stay with that man, or the money is too good, or etc. I don't really care about none of that shit, okay? And you know what I'm saying? And then again, if that ever did happen to me, I'm not going to put my business on social media for everybody to see, for everybody to have something to say. Because at the end of the day, we live in a world where we have freedom of speech and we could say whatever we want and we could comment on whatever we want. So let's get into it. So I go on here, okay, and I see this. Automatically, what draws my attention is this. The bouncer. That's what draws my attention. And like I said, I did not see the whole live. I only seen clips, okay, of what different people have said about what's going on. Especially Carlissa. Carlissa's very, like, pissed about it a little bit. But the thing about it is, Krishan, how old is Junior now? I think he's going to be like, I think he's 3, or don't hold me on that. If you know how old he is, you could comment in the comment box below. I think this boy is 3. I believe he's 3. I'm not sure. But the thing about it is, it's like Krishan done bought this boy, this 3-year-old boy, a bouncer that you put a 6-month-old baby in. 3 to 6 months. I just bought one for my baby off the TikTok shop or off Amazon, wherever she got it from. This is a 3-year-old boy and a 3 to 6-month-old swing, bouncer, whatever, because this one right here that she has, that one turns into a swing. So it comes with 3 parts. The whole thing that stands, a bouncer and a swing part. She has him in the bouncer part, and she has him on like some type of baby treadmill or kid treadmill, okay? And I guess people were saying that Krishan said that therapy said the people, who I don't know, somebody at the hospital said that this was good for her. And it's just like, I don't know who Krishan is talking to and who is around her, but it's like nobody's giving her the proper guidance. Everybody just wants to talk about her. They let her do whatever, and then they talk about her like a dog after. Somebody should have told her, like, listen, I don't know what you're doing, but you done made $1 million off of boxing. Put that kid in real therapy. Pay for real therapy for that kid. And then anyway, that kid should already be getting some type of money. The kid obviously has a problem. So you should already be receiving funds for that kid. You should be using those funds to put him in real physical therapy so he can actually learn how to walk. He can learn how to talk. He can learn how to do things, because I don't even think that boy knows how to talk, because she does not even talk to him. She doesn't say one word to him. All she does is make weird sounds and shit like that. And when I seen this right here, I said, oh my God, I already know it's going to be hella people talking about this. Because why? Who in their right mind would buy a bouncer for a 3-year-old kid? What? I mean, the treadmill, there's nothing wrong with the treadmill. I don't know what that is for real. I don't know if it was a trampoline or if it was a treadmill, because you can't even really see it for real. All I know is she has this tall ass boy and this bouncer. It doesn't even look comfortable. You know, he's just dangling around like a baby in there. She trying to hold his leg straight down on whatever that is. A trampoline, a bouncer. I don't even know. Not the bouncer. A trampoline, a treadmill. I don't know what the fuck it is. Excuse my language. But it's just not. Come on now, Krishan. Literally. You literally do this every time. You literally have people talk about you like a dog. You literally do this. Literally. Literally. Now, let's hear something.
We done took the baby off the goddamn stroller and hung him up on the goddamn piñata. You wouldn't want to see your baby hemmed up on no goddamn piñata with no goddamn fake treadmill at the bottom of it. And this bitch, we watched it. We gonna watch her fix it to the best of her ability.
Nah, for I'm not gonna lie, like, Carlissa is very fucking messy, but she is not wrong for this. The boy been in a car seat since he was born. Now you're gonna take him out the car seat or the stroller to put him into a damn bouncer that's for a 3 to 6 month old baby. Like, come on, Krishan, what are we really fucking doing? You didn't make that money off of boxing. I see you got your little apartment. We still can't see nothing else in the apartment. I see you have a bed. I'm not judging you. Why is the bed on the floor? Is it because you don't want Krishan Jr. to fall off the bed? I'm not sure what it is. I don't know. Maybe that's why. Because like I said, Bino has said previously before that Krishan Jr. fell off the hotel bed and she didn't do shit. So maybe she did not get a bed frame for that purpose or for those special reasons. Not sure. But all I know is the baby do look like a piñata. Like, the boy looks like a piñata. Like, Carlissa is not lying. Usually, Carlissa be so messy. I'm not gonna lie. Carlissa is messy as fuck. But right now, she is not wrong. And there's a lot of people talking about this shit. Put that boy in physical therapy. Why do you have him in a bouncer that is for a 3 to 6 month old baby? Like, let's all be for real. And I know y'all Krishan fans gonna be like, oh, mind your business. Don't talk about her. Why do y'all do that shit? If y'all her real fans, y'all need to comment on her shit and say, Krishan, no, that's not what you do. No, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You take the boy to a real physical therapy and let them do it. Let them walk him around. Let them give him like some things to, you know what I'm saying? Let them give him some shit so he can walk. He's not going to do anything with that bouncer and that trampoline or that treadmill that you got him. It's just not going to work. It's not. And it's like, I literally feel bad a little bit for her and him. And a lot of people that don't like Krishan, it's like, why the fuck do you feel bad for that bitch? But it's like, I do, because it's like nobody is telling her. Where's her family? Where's her mother? Where's her father? Like, you got to really look at these things like that. Where's all of these people? Okay, these people that are on rugs, where's all of these people at? They can't tell her and show her how to be a mother for real, because clearly their priorities are not together. They can't show somebody how to do something if they have never done it before. So I honestly do feel sorry for Krishan, because kids these days, when they grow up, they don't have no guidance. Somebody's supposed to tell them what to do. They never been here before. We never been here before. This is our first time here that we can remember. I'm not saying that, oh, it is really our first time. No, because we've probably been here multiple times, but this is our first time that we can fucking remember. So somebody needs to tell this girl right from wrong. Like, Carlissa, you sitting over here and you ranting and you doing all of this shit. How about you call Krishan, because I'm pretty sure you have her number, or call Blueface and tell him to give, because y'all got each other's number, and talk to Krishan and tell Krishan, hey, I don't think that you should be doing that. And if you is doing that, don't do it. But if you is, don't put that shit on social media, because everybody's going to talk about you like a dog, saying that you just got $1 million off of boxing, and then you can't even take your child that's been need physical therapy since 1 year old, or probably before 1, and you have not done anything for that child. But take this child around everywhere, leave the child in the stroller, and proceed to do what you got to do. You need to pay attention to that child. Okay? Because you're going to be 30 something years old. This boy is going to be probably 15 years old, and you have to carry this boy on your shoulders like that. You're going to have to. I'm not lying. You're going to have to. If you don't step in right now and take that boy to physical therapy, you're going to have to carry that boy on your shoulders at 15 years old. I don't think you want that shit at all. And a lot of people need to a lot of people need to tell you, because you got your fucking delusional ass fans to, oh, she's doing great. She's not doing great. She's not. We're going to just break it to you right now. She's not doing great. Somebody that's doing great is going to make sure their kid is priority. I don't care what you got going on in your life. Your kid, whatever, priority. Because I know for a fact that if I had a kid and my kid came out disabled, I'm going to do everything that I'm going to do in my might to try to get that kid to walk, to try to get that kid to talk, to try to get that kid to learn. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing none of those things. And like I said, I really don't care who comes in my comments. I don't, because all of y'all is really delusional as hell. So that's pretty much what I have to say. Like, I'm not going to go too hard because, like I said, I don't want to talk about nobody and their kid. So I'm not going to go too hard like that. But what I got to say is, it's like you got all these people around you, all these grown figures around you that been there and done that, and just they not telling you what to do. They're not telling you what to do, and that's wrong with a lot of these people. They have kids, they don't tell them what to do, and they grow up and be shit, or they grow up and be nothing. You have a kid, you tell your kid right from wrong what to do, okay? And nobody showed her that. So how could she take care of another kid if nobody showed her how to take care of herself? Anyway, y'all, make sure y'all like and subscribe to my channel. I am done with this. If I see something else that comes back up, I will do another video. But until then, I'm done.